Hey, I've just done, oh, my hand's shaking again. I've just done boxing and I did a live on Instagram to say good morning to everybody. And that was a lot of fun because quite a few of my friends, my personal friends are up. So they joined in and this is my necklace, my chain that my mother gave me. So it's very important to me. So I thought I would get on quickly, say hello to you, have a chat about the themes that we brought up in the Instagram live, and see how you are going, what's happening with you. We talked this morning about trauma and validating, hello, good morning, somebody's individual trauma was the topic of discussion in, hello, Daniel, in the Instagram live that I did. I am doing a lot more lives at the moment, live and unprofessional with the wobbles. One of you made a really funny comment yesterday, and I said, I can either do lives regularly where my hand shakes and they lack professionalism, or I can do them rarely, more professionally. So we agreed we'll do lives with the wobbles. Hello, good morning everyone. I'm glad you've got a new cologne. What sort of cologne is it? I can see everyone getting ready and going for a walk around here. I'm in Richmond. Oh, you're so lovely, Harry. It's yeah. It's nice to think that I inspire you, but you need to know, we need to know that we inspire each other. There is nothing special about me. I am ordinary. I am extraordinary within being ordinary. I have all different colors, all different stories. And when I go live, you see one story. Remember, you are amazing. Thank you so much, JC. You're amazing. You are individual. You have limitless worth, limitless potential. And we need to keep that front of mind because as a society, we develop standards, we develop institutions. Oh, gee whiz, that's full on, 3 shifts. We develop values, beliefs, social understandings. And then those social understandings can limit what we think people can achieve. And so it's imperative that we have a strong sense of self in order to give to the community. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've just got a comment about someone feeling depressed and procrastinating. I'm no different. I'm often saying this at the moment. Thank you for joining. That I'm going through something at the moment. And we're no different. I procrastinate. I feel intense emotion. I've always felt intense emotion. I would be described by most people as, hello, Harry, as an intense person. And so I feel emotion intensely. I love meditating. I love creating meditation because it makes me feel good. And I love this community thing we have. But I was talking today about, hello, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to my meditations. Please give me feedback and make requests because I'm trying really hard to develop develop my accounts. Please follow me on TikTok and give me hints with TikTok. Anyway, trauma. Everyone has their own journey moving through trauma. And on my live Instagram, I talked again about my father. You know, he had a period of time in a bunker. I think he was age 6. He had his birthday in a bunker. His birthday cake was flour and water mixed up. And there were bombs in the bunker, and he developed a profound fear of that memory. And so he was in this bunker for weeks and weeks with a group of people without much food, and they couldn't leave the bunker because it kept being bombed. He was in Poland at the time. And it was a huge fear that would come back to him in his later life. And at one stage, the bunker was bombed and all dust and fire came into an area of the bunker. And he went hysterical. And he screamed and screamed hysterically, fire, fire, get out, fire, fire, help me, help me. And towards the end of his life, he did a lot to help me. He did some really amazing things to help me. Towards the end of his life, he had a 11-hour seizure. And he went into hospital, and in hospital, he forgot how to speak English, because that sometimes happens after seizure. He could speak several languages. One of them was German. So I had to drive an hour and a half to go to the hospital to see him. And I used to speak fluent German. Now I've lost it. And I went in, and the doctors wouldn't see Dad because he was screaming. And I said, why won't you see him? And they said, under the aggression policy, he's screaming. They can't go to help him. And I went into the area where Dad was, and he's calling out to everybody. Thank you. He was calling out to everybody, and he was screaming in German, raus, 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 which means get out, get out. Now, he thought he was in the bunker. He was 83 years of age. And his mind went back to the 6-year-old boy who was trapped in the bunker. And he said, raus, raus. And the Australian doctor said to me, he's dangerous. And I said, no, he's not dangerous. He's trying to warn you about the Germans and the bombs. He thinks he's a 6-year-old child. So they helped him. By that stage, his brain was more damaged. But it's just a story about memory implantation, trauma. I never appreciated him enough when he was alive. It's only now. And we're talking about trauma. Trauma requires its own process in its own time. We need to honour that process, and we need to develop the ability to look down with perspective upon our trauma, seek resources, seek help, allow people to experience their trauma. Don't judge other people's trauma. Don't decide you know how to heal their trauma. You don't, only they do, and they need to find their journey. Don't expect an hour's coffee with someone and we'll cheer them up. Allow them the process. I need to go now because I've got a personal training session soon. So I'm going to go. It's a word on trauma today. I love you all. Thank you for joining. Please follow me on TikTok. Remember, you are valid. You have worth. Don't allow anyone else to define your worth. Yeah, I didn't. Someone's saying here, thank you, about sharing stories makes people understand. I couldn't sleep last night. I was saying that. So I ended up talking to my girlfriend at 2 a.m. My dog seems to have become depressed, and I'm taking him to the vet this morning. So he wanted to be let out at 2 a.m. And I am struggling with an issue at the moment. So I spoke to my friend Anne, and we spoke about people experiencing terrorism and war-torn countries and going without food. And we were developing perspective. And she sent me a lovely meditation at the end. So sometimes I think about my dad, and Dad had a horrific life and saw things a child should never see. I know some of them, and the stories I know are terrible. And it gives perspective to me. Dad always said to me, and I've got it written up at home, so I must read it out. But he always said, your life is not about what you receive, it is about what you give. And it is from that belief that your contentment must come. It is about the giving, not the receiving. And when life is hard, we need to remember it is about the giving, not the receiving. I'm going to go to do weights. Love you all. Speak soon. Have a good day.